Marooned on Triton.
Hello, Internet, and welcome back to Marooned on Triton. We're off. We are on our way to the headquarters. What we're gonna find when we get there? Who knows? But, we're on our way to find it, I suppose, so... yeah, that. Okay. So... I guess we just kinda... go. There's no quick way to get there. Hopefully I have enough flight time to glide around there. What's my battery at? I mean, they're pretty much full. So, I assume I'm good. If we can get there, maybe let's up our speed. Go as fast as we'll kind of coast. Ideally, we can get there without much combat, because I think combat will suck some of our power real bad. Guess I don't really have much of a plan here aside from go and see what happens. See what I can see. I don't know. I mean, if it's just like, you know, a house, I just walk in and turn the Buddybots off. That'll be pretty easy. I feel like I'm probably not going to get that lucky with this, but who knows? I may just, you know, let's think positive. I'll just go in and I'll turn the off switch. And all the Buddybots will shut down, then I can go home. I'm sure that's what's gonna happen here. And this will be, if it weren't nighttime, this would be a pretty good way to see what's going on out here. 'Cause I don't think I've been this way. Where am I? God, yeah, this is miles off from where I've kind of explored previously. Yeah, there's no telling what could be out on the ice out here. Hopefully it's all friendly. Or at the very least, slow and not friendly. There is something kind of beautiful about this, though. Kind of high vantage point. You can just see the curvature. The sort of ice glistening and reflecting the stars above. It is a bit of a shame that I chose the direction I'm running with the sun, if I recall. So there's a good chance I am going to be outpacing the sun. I don't know. I don't know how quick the sun moves. I've not really paid enough attention on this planet to gauge its rotation. You know, I didn't end up making any of those upgrades I thought about to the skyship. I could have maybe improved this a bit. I should have... How many... Well, the GPS marker is probably not going to be too helpful because it's just showing me straight line through the planet. I've come 36 kilometers around, so, you know, I think, I don't know, I have no idea how far around. I'm sure someone could math that. I'm just not very good at math. Not sure how long I have to travel. I'd say 30, nearly 40 kilometers now. That's got to be pretty good. Should have brought like a deck of cards or, you know, installed a game on the view screen. It's going to take forever. Oh. Is that... Huh. Like a little island of snow in the ice there. That was weird. It almost looked like a crater for a second. It's one thing I've not seen a lot of, and granted, I've only been, you know, I've explored a very small fraction of this entire planet. And I've only seen that one other crash, and it alerted me to its presence. I should probably... Should I go around this mountain or over this mountain? Where do we go over? But, I've not seen many other, like, crashes. I guess everyone else kind of knew to avoid this place. Maybe there's some real long ago ones that are buried under the snow. Will this be... I may have to keep going up. The downside of mountain is you've got to really gain some altitude here, and that's power used. Granted, once I'm up, I'll be able to kind of coast my way down. Yeah, we're way up here now. Scopes just see ice and snow. I'm starting to think maybe steering was going to be the smarter move than just elevating. Because that is one heck of a peak. I've not really been up to the top of one of these, so, you know, could be kind of nice. See what the view's like from up there. I mean, if it weren't for all the killer robots... Am I dropping? No, I think the ground is coming up is what's happening here. If it weren't for all the killer robots, this place would be pretty good skiing spot. You could make a killing. Okay. We're gonna have to turn. That was trying to lift there, and no lift was happening. Beginning to think I may be at the edge of what these thrusters can do. Uh-oh. Okay. Altitude stabilized. Right. So I guess the peak of that mountain is higher up than, well, the air goes. Or at least enough air for the admittedly very little thrust I have available. I hope I can get off this ridgeline. I may be able to just sneak her by kind of dead ahead here and go around. If not, I'm kind of flying into a box canyon almost. I mean, it's a very, very wide box canyon, but if I end up trapped within mountains on all sides, it's not going to be particularly useful regardless of how wide it is. Dang, up in here, you'd never know that most of the planet's ice lake. Is that... I think that's just the ridgeline I see ahead of me, not breaking out to the wider horizon. There'll probably be a pretty good view here, you know, if there were light to see it by. Okay. Seem to have been able to clear that plane. Oh. Okay, and there's my first enemy signal. Don't worry about me, cargo bot. I mean, technically a lot of this was a cargo bot, so maybe the computer signature is the same still. They won't care about me. Though I'd imagine the shooting at you drones probably wouldn't be fooled. Oh, yep. There's a little breakout into the ice. That almost may just be a pointy mountain. Almost looks like something. What, whoops. No. I'm on the wrong side to look at it, but, yeah, we won't worry about that too much. Let's get our speed back up here. So, gain a little altitude. Try and wrap around the side of this mountain. Go up through that gap if I can. I mean, I guess the benefit of all this flying by night action, if the drones care at all about things like sight, I'll be coming in under cover of darkness, so that's a little protection. I should probably turn these off if I'm gonna make use of that. But, ooh, there's a lot of flickering from the thrusters when I do that. Also, am I going up? I hope I'm going up, because I'm approaching this mountainside. Yeah, if I have cover of darkness... Oh, I now have a red signal from the HQ. Mysterious. But I ought to be able to maybe sneak up without being sighted. And if things go hairy, hopefully I'll be coming out of the sun. Ooh. Hopefully I won't be smacking into the side of this mountain. But I may be able to, you know, it may afford me some advantages. Actually. And it's been a bit of navigating around this mountain, but we're now much closer to there than we are to home. We've kind of gone over the cusp of the planet, where we're now more rapidly approaching this HQ. We'll see if we can kind of cut around these mountains here. I don't think it's below me. Yeah, 40 kilometers has got to be on the other side of that mountain. Right? Yeah, no, that's the, I guess, little ice river channel between these two mountains. So We got a ways to go. Am I going to be able to clear this mountain? I sure hope so. I'm feeling a little dubious about it. Are we going up at all? No, okay, let's break off from that. I don't think I can get enough altitude to get over that. And it will be a bad day if I try and get up there only to kind of smack it into the side of that canyon. Or, I don't know, what do you call crevice? Whatever those would be. Mountainside canyons. This might be a little tricky. This is looking like a wall. And I guess it makes some sense, you know, if you were building some base of ill intent, which I can only assume this thing started out as. I guess you'd want some natural defense, so build it kind of near mountains so you can, in theory, always know where people are coming from. Though you'd also probably want clear sight lines for, well, I guess you can bounce radio off the atmosphere, so I don't know. That's all assuming this was some intentional militaristic thing instead of a experiment gone wrong, which it also very well could be. Okay, I think I can gain enough altitude here, judging by the fact that I appear to be higher than the ridgeline in front of me for the moment. Now hopefully I can kind of come around this mountain to my left and it looks like this mountain on my left may keep going. Can I get above it? Let's try, and at least I know I can kind of fly at the altitude I'm at now. So if I can't get over it, I can kind of fall off to the right and end up back in this valley. I hope they don't have, like, mountaintop defenses. I didn't think of that. Maybe let's cycle to weapons on the old turrets, just to make sure. Okay. Well, okay, it wasn't a ridge. I'm back to ice. Can I see anything? Let's, oh. There are, whoa. Structures for sure, and some sort of tower. Okay. 13 kilometers out. I think I've got visual. Yeah, there's some sort of building. What look to be a ring of outposts. Plenty high up. Maybe let's bring her to a stop. I mean, I don't know what these outer things are. I can't really make out much detail. That tower itself seems to be the HQ. That's where both the markers are. It looks like it may have some structures around the base. Those might be turrets. It's hard to tell. Let's see if we can get in a little closer. I mean, you know, I'm fairly camouflaged with the grayish sky, so ignoring all the glowing thrust happening. They may just think it's starlight or something. Again, assuming they have eyeballs. Let's go ahead and decelerate. 5.7 kilometers. What can we make? Still can't see much on that thing. Not a closer one, is there? Is that? That may be one. Oh, that's one. Kinda looks like a little hut. Those look like solar panels, maybe out behind it, and possibly an antenna. It could just be roofing, though it wouldn't surprise me if that's some sort of security station, possibly with a turret. Those out things definitely look like turrets. I mean, the building kind of just looks like an office building. It's got... that might be an antenna dish and some sort of, I don't know, antenna stick? Do I go in closer? Oh boy. That's a lot of, red all of a sudden. And they may have noticed me. Okay. Well, I guess we turn to face. Okay, there's only the one. Maybe there's two. At least there doesn't appear to be three. Alright. Battle time, I suppose. Go, turrets, go. Oh, boy. Okay. One turret down. That's not good. I'm not as maneuverable in this thing as I'd hoped. But it... oh, nope, it's still got weapons for sure. Oh, but there's the other one. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Time to flee. Flee very quickly. Ooh. Oh. Alright. Captain, we're going down. I guess I'm the captain. Oh no! Ow! How did I survive? Whew. Crash rating on those cockpits is something else. Okay. Well, this isn't good. Are they... Are they disarmed? They don't look disarmed. Oh, they may be... No, they aren't. Oh. Hmm. Huh. Well, I don't think I'm getting that body back. Dang. I got shredded. They took out, I think, all the thrusters. I was just going into the dirt. Didn't have lift. Oof. Okay, well. It's good to know that place is pretty heavily guarded. I'm gonna need a plan, I think, to take that out. A plan. Ooh. Ooh. What if... Oh. So I had that drone before, and I'd thought about using other drones. If I could have a whole bunch of drones kind of serving me that I deploy, they could take on and distract the enemy while I get in and actually... I mean, I assume that tower is the structure, you know, that's the headquarters. If I can get in there, I should, I assume, be able to take out the enemy from within. Okay. Yeah, so what I need a bunch of drones. And I need some way to get them there. I need some sort of carrier. Maybe. So the downside with flying, I could build the thrusters, but they're pretty expensive. And if I take too much damage, I'm at risk of exactly what happened with the skyship happening again. If I get the thrusters shot out, I go into the, ice. If I had some sort of ground carrier with a bunch of docking ports where I could put a bunch of drones, I could take the carrier in, have it sort of, basically have a big mobile base. Maybe I then build some sort of little, quick escape craft. Drive the carrier in, launch all the drones, have them defend me and take out all the defenses, while I drive in under cover of their fire and infiltrate the building. This may just be crazy enough to work. Okay. Let's go back down. I should take an inventory of what things I have, because I have a feeling I may need a lot more for this. I did just lose all that ammo I produced, plus that shiny new gun and all the ammo for it. Okay. So, I think pretty much everything, mostly everything is in there. Let's get everything into this container. I can save the bottle. The Gatling ammo should probably stay in the base for the moment. I could... Maybe we take 3 out. Okay. So I have a crap ton of iron, a crap ton of nickel. Got a bunch of parts. Got some silicon. a bit of cobalt. I'll need that for grids. Got enough silver, I could build another med bay on the carrier. So I'm gonna need more magnesium, probably more cobalt. I'm not gonna be able to get nice tools again, I don't think. I can get slightly nice tools with cobalt. Okay. Yeah, I think this is gonna work. Well, so I guess the first thing... I'm gonna need a drone design. I'm probably gonna want some sort of rig to print that drone. I mean, there's room over here. I gather this scrap metal. Oh. And equip myself these basic tools. So I could stick it here. Or maybe... I mean, I've already got the piping up here for the skyship, and that's now... Well, you know, I don't need that anymore. Maybe that becomes the, drone printer. Get rid of the connector, have the welders there, reset up that curved pipe so the piston can come off of it. I should probably do that first, because then I can figure out what constraints I have on the drone based on my facility to print them. Because I don't want to build... I don't know, I probably want like 10 of them. I don't want to have to build all those by hand. Do I need this catwalk? Probably. So if I just do, like... Where are our tools? I can never remember these things. There you are. So if I just do... maybe 3 welders? I probably don't need a second row. I guess I could have one. Yeah, maybe we'll do a second row on top of this. Let's go up here. Whoop. I'm sure this is safe. Actually, real quick. Replace this with... another one of these. Okay, it's the wrong color. How did I end up with this again? Probably for that drone. Or the, what became the, hover platform. Oh, which I should probably use... well, I guess I can place this stuff out and then use it. But... if I... actually... we can leave the curve there. Maybe further along this pipe. I can't just, like, strap a piston to it, right? Yeah, no. So, but if I have, actually... no, I probably do want to replace this with something and stick the piston right off it. Because I want the piston end, I want to come up kind of flush with the ends of the welders. And we have this big knuckle. And that'll work. So then I can have the piston sticking off right there. I will have the other welders there. Maybe cap these extra ends. Yeah. This should work decently. So, piston there. And I'm probably going to want to get the platform over here for the rest of this. Go out to here. Okay. So, if I stick a hinge on here, add one of the small hinge heads, I guess we just do... Where are they now? Yeah, we've already got pistons. Where are their projectors? So, believe that is, well, that will be front facing for how this is going to end up. And then one of those. And I kind of expected this thing to fall down, but it hasn't. There it goes. So, from there, yeah, I can have basically one of the small merge blocks on the top of the drone, kind of at the back. Oh. No, I do need to do this differently, don't I? Maybe I don't. So if I have the merge block at, like, the very back, but have the front go in this way, that should be close enough that these welders will just weld it up. And then kind of the body of the drone comes down. I think I'll put probably a large connector on it so it's easier to have connected to the carrier. Because I think the carrier should be large. Yeah, that should work. I should be able to make this work at the very least. So I guess we'll get this welded up and then... I mean, we can at the very least, if I build this middle welder and it welds this stuff up here, I know it'll work on a drone. So yeah, that should work. And with that, I think we're going to call this episode. So, we didn't fare too well in the old combat, but that's nothing new really. We are now down one large flying vehicle, but we did get a scout in on the enemy position. We kind of know what we're up against. There were some outbuildings that probably have defenses, there are drones, there were turrets close in to deal with. So, yeah, we should be able to do something. We'll see how this goes and see what happens with this carrier idea. But that'll all be for next time. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Feel free to check out any of the other stuff I've done, and until next week, bye bye.